man, this shit done it big as the.
Hold it!
Big as the what? Big as the what? Big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl, but the difference is it's just two guys playing shit that they did in the.
Wait. All right, perfect. Yellow. We're going to steakhouse tonight. If they get to 30K, we're at 27K. Actually, we're technically at how much? Not 27, because you also had 23. What is that, 50? So at 50, but you need another 3. Come on, make some calls, motherfuckers. Make some fucking calls. This is the best sales team in the world. How much you make today?
36.2.
No, how much did he make today in commissions?
5.3.
He made 5.3K, and what time is it? It's only 4:13. Bam. We're fucking rich. Hey, what'd you do last week? I bought a Porsche. What'd you do this week? I bought an Audi. What'd you do the week before? Bought a TRX. What am I doing next week? Place your bets below. You're buying Path to Power and a Mindset Mastery ticket.
Hard to say. We had a guy slightly taller than you, but he was like 6'5", and he leased it, and then he was like too tall for me. But he also would gel his hair up like this tall. So it was like, okay, bro, it was your hair.
What are you thinking?
Oh, it's tough.
You gotta be okay with walking away, bro.
Well, I'm okay with walking away.
Yeah.
I like it. I just don't fit. People are like, I want to be tall. Do you? Do you like being tall? Everyone on Instagram goes, Marcel, you're not tall. Okay.
Fit in a fucking car.
Yeah. I am. I am very tall. Yeah, bro. Look, what do you think?
It's a beautiful car. I want to drive it sometime.
You can drive it whenever you want. It's for him. I'll drive it by, no problem. Love you. Bye. I have so many fucking cars. What am I do with this? I'll let him have it half the time. I don't care. So Osama's my CFO, for those of you who don't know. He's the man. He wants to buy a car today too. What'd you guys say?
This is literally about to be your cheapest car.
I'm downsizing, guys. We're going into a recession.
Budgets.
I'm budgeting, yeah.
I like it. What can I say?
I don't know. You look good. Is it for the video or what? So how to the vlog? Guys, subscribe to Jan's channel. Link in description.
So I can get more cars.
So I can get more cars, yeah. He's actually helping me get approved here. I'm putting 0 down, paying $1 a month. Link in description. Imagine.
Drop top and rain. This night feel insane. I'm out dodging raindrops on road in this rain.
So what I've assessed from taking a few surveys, and by surveys I mean FaceTimes, is that it definitely does come with a magnet. And that's the #1 criteria when I buy a car. Does it come with a magnet? A magnet is something that attracts a certain type of gender to you, male or female, because they see the car. Now, if you're interested in being a magnet, walking around and just doing whatever you want, whenever you want, then go ahead and click the link in the description and schedule a call with my team. And I'm gonna show you how you don't need any of this stuff, even though I'll show you how to get this stuff. You don't need any of this stuff or fancy stuff to be a walking magnet. You'll walk into a room, people will break their neck. Who is that? It's you, baby. Click the link. Hey, you know how you know? I haven't even posted the car yet and I'm getting DMs like this. Can you be my boyfriend? Guys, link in the description. You want to be a magnet? I haven't posted the car, so that's evidence that it's got nothing to do with the cars. It's got to do with a heart and the link in the description. So make sure you click on that link and schedule a call. There are 2 things that I do when I'm bored. Nima, what are they?
Buy a car and hang out with girls.
No, eat food, or buy a car.
Oh, she said yes. I just have to run it twice if that's okay. 10,000 each transaction. Oh my god. And I will send you an email for the exact same copies.
Thank you so much. I feel like it's So we're about to go get lunch, and I'm enjoying my new R8. I like it. It's the most uncomfortable car I've ever had. My back actually hurts so fucking bad. I thought I had testicular cancer. I was like, why the fuck do my nuts hurt so bad? I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. And then I realized, when did it start? Oh, it started when I got this car 2 days ago. And then I'm like, wait, okay. So how did I fix it? Well, I didn't, but no pain, no fun, right? For those of you watching this, you know, mind over matter, baby. No, I'm kidding. No, I knew how uncomfortable it was when I bought it. I literally couldn't fit in the car when I got in. I didn't think it'd be this fucked up because I've never had this much uncomfort before while driving, but it is what it is. So let me give you guys a quick review of the car. The car sounds insane. It drives nice. It's very fun. It's actually one of the most fun cars I've ever had. I don't know why it's so fun, to be honest. It doesn't have anything particularly good. It accelerates well, but it's not crazy fast. It doesn't handle perfect, but it's just fun. I mean, the car is fun. The way it looks, the way it sounds, the overall experience. It is the last year they're gonna make it, so it's just a fun fucking car. The whole thing is fun. Driving is fun. If you have a fun car, driving's fun. Now you might be sitting there thinking to yourself, Marcel, how do I get these things? How do I afford them? The truth is, you gotta really work on your fucking credit. Like, if you don't have good credit, like I was able to walk in, get this car for practically nothing. Like I put $20,000 down, I pay like $4K a month, and I have an Audi R8. Like that's, if I would have looked at 18-year-old me to get in this car, I would have to put like $90,000 down. I would have to pay like $4,000 a month because of interest, you know, and that's just how it is. So you got to build the game. You know, I remember my first car was a E350 convertible. That's what I bought, and my loan was 20%. It's fucking shit. It's horrible. But although it was 20%, by buying that car and getting that loan, my credit was way better, and I paid that shit off. Then I got another car and another car and another car, and then I got 3 cars in the same day, and I just kept hijacking, you know, these loans. Like I would just take these loans and bam, I pay them off in like 4 months, and I get the next car and the next car, and I just push the limits. Now I could walk into any dealership at any time, whenever the fuck I want. I could just say I want this car, and I buy it. There's something special about being able to actually do things that others think are impossible. Like I remember looking at people driving cars like this and saying, how the fuck does someone afford that? How does a guy afford a fucking AMG or a Mercedes SL or a Ferrari or a Lamborghini? That was out of my perception. I couldn't even perceive owning one of those. And it's like, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Like if you don't have one, it's because you're not trying. If you try even a little bit for like 3 years, and I say 3 years very conservatively, you should be able to have every car you've ever wanted. On our right now, show them, is the college I dropped out of. And look at what they're doing. They're renting it out to fucking clowns. Just going to college makes you a fucking clown. Drop out. So I'm at an event today, it's called Mental Millionaire, and what we do here is I literally reprogram someone's mind against their ability to program it backwards. It becomes a permanent transformation, and what I do is, if you want to be a millionaire, if you want to get in the best shape of your life, you want to be way more confident, well what you do is you come in for 2 days. It's one of the most difficult events you'll ever attend in your life, and I program your brain to have a brand new identity, kind of like going through an operation. There's a lot of preparation, and at the event, you're completely committed. You're not even allowed to talk after day 1, you got to come here fasted, and there's a lot of stuff that you go through psychologically that embeds a brand new identity. It is one of the most powerful events I have. It's sold out year ahead, it's sold out. If you're watching this and you want to apply, we might actually come out with a new date in June. I'm unsure yet, it depends on my schedule. However, if I do, you'll be the first in line if you apply right now. So click the link below in the description, apply to be part of the event. You'll see a little bit more about it. We're gonna give you a little bit of behind the scenes. I've never put a camera on in this event before. I've done this event dozens of times. Publicly, this is the same exact thing I make all of my one-on-one clients who pay me $1 million do. And if you're interested in attending this event, I'm gonna give you a little bit of the behind the scenes. We're not gonna film that much of it, but a little bit so you get to see what it's like on the other side. Here's what you guys are gonna experience. You're gonna experience a second identity. It's gonna be a little bit weird. It's gonna be kind of new. You're gonna find that it pops up, especially today, a lot. And then tomorrow, it's gonna feel kind of like there's just like a coach in your head. And every time you don't do something, a coach overrides whatever it is that you were in the way for. And then, bam, you go to that next level. So I do think a lot of you are gonna have a pretty wild experience. It's gonna feel like a mind fuck, because it really is a mind fuck. Like I'm doing something crazy to your mind. But all in all, this is probably gonna be one of the most memorable days of your life, similar to your wedding or the birth of a child. This is going to be the most impactful event you've ever been a part of. What we're gonna do now is gonna be familiar at the beginning, and then not so familiar, and then not familiar at all. We're gonna go through a process where I'm gonna have you hold your breath. Before you hold your breath, I'm gonna have you exhale everything in your lungs. Until I tell you to breathe, I do not care how difficult it is. Do not breathe. Understood? The reason is we're gonna elicit trauma in the brain. For that to happen, and this to be the most permanent, ridiculous transformation you ever had, you have to go all in on that part. And that means I don't care how bad your brain tells you to breathe, you just listen to me. You know, so from this moment on, whatever I tell you, let's make it happen. Now using your imagination, I want you to imagine that your eyelids are so heavy and so relaxed that just for a little while you cannot open your eyes. When you've imagined that your eyelids are so heavy and so relaxed that you cannot open your eyes, I want you to test it out. Make sure you cannot open your eyes. Now when I say the word sleep, you're not actually going to sleep. You're just going to focus on the sound of my voice and completely relax your mind. Now with 5, completely letting go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and sleep all the way down, all the way deep, completely relaxing, focusing on the sound of my voice. So go ahead and exhale everything in your lungs now. Put the bag over your head and hold your breath now. Do not breathe. Do not breathe. Do not breathe. Hold it. Hold it. Hold your breath. Do not breathe. Do not breathe. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Wide awake. Alrighty. Do not talk. Do not talk. Not till tomorrow. Just a reminder, this is going to be you one day. Make sure you enjoy your life, subscribe below, and if you want it to be part of Mental Millionaire, I might be doing one in June. Make sure you apply below. Do not wait. Do it right now, because if you don't, odds are you're not going to get a seat. It is my most popular program, and it sells out every single time a year in advance. So you have an opportunity right now to join the waitlist, apply. If we decide to open up the June dates, which is very likely we will, then you're going to be the first one we call. I'll see you next time.